Total War for Youth, part 3 of our Gondor campaign in Dawnless Days on legendary difficulty. We just won a spectacular battle against a force 50% larger than us. Two brutal stacks from Mordor attacking our army outside the city, while Osgiliath was actually besieged and couldn't reinforce us with a garrison. However, brutal Faramir won this battle, and we massively trimmed both stacks. They got away with 1 unit each and they got 2 new generals. So first and foremost, we need to mop things up. I don't think we can catch and destroy this guy, yeah? He's going to run away. And if not, he's going to be supported by the garrison. Either way, we're out of luck here. There's no way he accepts the battle, yeah? Unless... Ooh, they got another unit inside. Must have improved the garrison, yeah? Okay, so we definitely want to get rid of this crappy guy, yeah? But we want to be who do we want to be attacking with actually? Faramir or Imrael? What I want to do is get rid of this guy first and foremost, yeah? Could be that we attack with Imrael, yeah? Come here and you wipe him out. Yeah, are we supporting? We are. Crack on. Yeah, they would obviously run away. That's what Mordor does when they don't have tremendous advantage. So here's what we can try doing, yeah? We can shift the units over between the generals, so we only have enough for Faramir. For this guy to think he can win, along with the garrison of course, yeah? There are 9 units inside. Very good ones. Tier 3, Tier 2 and the elite general. Yeah, and this crap, yeah? Plus there's another elite general here and a half wolf's unit. So all in all, they have, let's call it 10.5 really good units. If we come at them with 10.5 our own decent units, or maybe even like 9, so they think they have advantage, we might be able to lure the garrison out and wipe them out in a land battle, which would be much preferable to besieging them, yeah? So, what's the right number and composition of troops? Definitely want the spear, yeah? This is a good unit. Now, Imrael has plenty of movement, so we can just trade units. A spear is going to Faramir. We won't use this crappy cav, it's too depleted. We'll use... where's the rest of our cav? Okay, we'll use the scouts, yeah? The crappy bow militia is going to get absolutely slaughtered. I don't think we want these guys either. Farmers obviously need to go, although we can use them as a distraction. This guy and this guy are too badly damaged, yeah? So if we do this, we're leaving Faramir with what? Scout Riders, 2 Etherian Rangers, Gondor Bowman, but we only have 2 melee units left. We can't do this. Well, 3 with this guy. Can we do this? Plus the General Bodyguard would be 4. 9 units against 10.5. Well, it's not even 9. This guy doesn't count, and these are depleted. This is only 40 guys. It's like maybe another couple of archers might tempt them in. Do that. Because we can't just go with what we have here. This is insufficient. Oh, these guys got rank 3 already. They must be scoring plenty of kills in the battles, yeah? Okay, we're going to attack with Faramir and see what happens. We are at disadvantage here, so chances are they'll be tempted to accept the battle. Let's see what happens. You can always retreat if odds are dreadful. Yeah, they are accepting the battle, so this is the way to lure the garrison out, yeah? But I'm not sure we're actually... it's just slightly in their favor, yeah? That's why they accepted it. Okay, this we can wipe out with 1 volley from archers. This is elite general, will be very tough to deal with, yeah? We know that. This is the extremely good elite general, although it's only 60 guys. And then they have 2 bows. Is this another bow? Uruk archers. Okay, they have 3 bows and 4 of these brutal guys. So in terms of melee infantry, we are roughly evenly matched. We also have 5 units, although a couple are depleted. So they have the advantage in that. We have advantage in archers, plus 2 Elysian Rangers with snipe. And then we have a unit of cav. They also have a unit of cav, but theirs is like gazillion times better. We could win this. They have 400 men more. I think we have decent odds of winning this actually. And if we do, garrison gets wiped out. We can even crack on and take it. If we wipe all of them out in a land battle. Let's see what happens. I actually really want to fight this. We are at disadvantage here, but we can pull this off. Let's see what happens. Okay, the general is right in front of us, yeah? And the army, the reinforcing garrison will be coming from behind them. Okay, first and foremost, we want our rangers on flanks, yeah? On the left flank, so they can be shooting for free in the unshielded side of enemy. Then we have 3 crappy spearmen. This is not exactly filling me with confidence. Spread them out. Faramir. Wait, Faramir is also a ranger. He should be with the other guys, yeah? Absolutely. Yeah, so you guys will be here. 3 ordinary archers, put them in front. Cavalry on the flank, and just press on with farmers, but we'll also massively press on with these guys. Crack on. And farmers press on. They're pulling away, they're staying put. Yeah, this is only temporary, buddy. Don't get too cocky. There's a big, massive garrison coming to help them. Once they all adapt, no one will be running away from us. They'll be running at us. They're cracking on. They're cracking on. Okay, that's fine. Let them. Let them. We want to get our archers in a position to be shooting them, yeah? So come here as soon as you can. And we'll start bombarding the general. And just send this crappy guy, 19 farmers. These guys must be absolutely scared to death. Look, there are also women mixed in. Man, kind of feel bad for sending them there, but everyone has a role in a battle, and theirs is to provide some distraction. Can they see us? Are we hidden or not? Wait, is this grassland? We are not hidden, yeah? Ah, we are not hidden. Guys, this is bad. The general is cracking on, servant of the eye. Get in there and start shooting him. I thought we would be... come back to the forest then. We'll definitely be hidden here. Are they going to crack on or just reposition? We are definitely hidden here, yeah? Take a position in this brutal forest, right on the edge of it, yeah? Speed this up and see what they do. Okay, our archers are hidden, and looks like they are pressing on, which is all good. At least some of their units will be in our range, then we can absolutely destroy them. While we wait for them to come for our main force, yeah? We'll be shooting their unshielded side. This is a decent plan if they take the bait, yeah? They don't seem to be taking the bait though. Gonna send the scout, see if they start chasing him, because they're clearly not interested in the crappy farmers. Who would be anyway? If you press space, you can see the range of all the ranged units, yeah? This is pretty useful, so you can stop the cavalry right ahead of them. If they're not taking the bait, we need to reposition our brutal rangers. You know what? I'm going to get within their range and just pull back, yeah? They should unleash a volley, but we'll be out of the range by the time the arrows hit. No, they're not shooting, huh? Try that again. Yeah, they are shooting. Of course, we could run them out of ammo. Ooh, someone took the bait, yep, he's coming back. This is not going to work. It would take forever to lure them away from the pack like this, so we won't bother. Instead, what we'll try to do is move the archers into another force. We can hide here, right? Yeah, they're shifting away. They actually cracking on? There might be. Guys, pull away. Yeah, they keep away from the forest. AI is not stupid, yeah? They won't let us use our advantage like this. This would be too easy. Or will they? Okay, slow down. You hide in the forest, buddy. All three should be hidden, and now we can bombard them, yeah? You need to pull back, guys. You guys shooting? You guys shooting. Good stuff. The archers will be under brutal fire here. Rangers are hidden, yeah? Yeah, they can't see us. They're coming right at us. Losses should start accelerating here, yeah? Eager. We're barely killing anyone. What is this, guys? They just came closer. This is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. So we stay put. Don't proc them to do anything. These are tier 2 or 3 archers. Look at them. They are heavily armored. They don't see us because they are not shooting. So we stay put, yeah? Just stay put. Keep shooting them. If we can destroy even one unit before the main engagement happens, this will be very, very beneficial for us. They're still confident after losing almost half of headcount. Just gonna keep shooting them, yeah? This is... Oh, this guy got an arrow through a lung and he's still standing. What a hero. Well, he's not really a hero, he's a crappy orc. They have enough? No, they're just pulling away. Guys, don't move, don't move. Stop. They'll come back. Just make sure you stay hidden, yeah? No need to do anything drastic. Just stay hidden. Shoot the next target you have in range. Do you have actually the... Oh, okay, stop. Stop, don't shoot, guys. Don't shoot, We've already used quite a lot of ammunition, yeah? Fire tool off. Excellent. Gonna try something else. Land a couple of volleys on their general. You reposition here. So make sure they don't see you, yeah? Did a good job with that other guy. Didn't quite kill him, but we are close enough. He's largely useless. And we can, I think we can still advance a fair amount. And if we can land a few shots on the Servants of the Eye, this is the best target we can be shooting, because even if we're not killing many, we'll be dealing them damage. We're shooting their unshielded sides as well, which is brilliant. They have a lot of HP and a lot of armor, so it will take a while to kill them anyway. Might as well start working on them now. Yeah, they're taking the beating, but largely unaffected. No wonder, just look at them. Hard to put more armor on them, yeah? Full plate, and the horse is decently armored too. We shot 2 volleys from every archer. That's like what, 660 arrows landed on them. Well, not all of them landed, but you get the point. And we've not killed a single one. Now the first guy died. It's gonna take a while, but this is all very much worth it, yeah? Because once we actually fight them in melee, they'll be much easier to chop down. Might even be able to kill all of them, yeah? We'll see. These rangers are a different breed. They are absolutely amazing. It's gonna cost us so much ammo. Perhaps it's more effective to also be shooting these guys, yeah? Let's see how quickly we can kill them, because we shot well over 1,000 arrows on these guys, only killing one. Maybe we have better odds of chopping them down with spears, which we have plenty of. If we can kill like a dozen of these guys in a single volley, maybe that is preferable. Let's see. Shooting them now, yeah? Yeah, that is definitely working better. Switch to orc archers. Let's see how this goes. Look at this, guys. We wiped out 50 in a single volley from the 3 of them, and we shot like 4 volleys on these guys, only killing 2 knights. They are not really knights, they have no honor. They're crappy servants of Sauron. Yeah, just destroy their ranged units. This will make our lives much easier. But we dealt them significant damage, yeah? It's not obvious, because the way it works, these guys have high armor and high health, yeah? But we are going through their health, we are trimming them, yeah? Then maybe we need to hit them once with a melee unit, each soldier that is, instead of like 5 times, to actually kill them. These guys clearly have enough. Okay, one of you, it's best to be shooting guys that are nicely condensed. This is some heavy... Whoa, shoot this guy, yeah? These guys broke, shattered, beautiful. Polearm infantry, yeah? They'll be a menace to deal with in melee. Shoot them, they have no shields. This will also be quite effective. Yeah, we should pick the target that has no shields. And that deals a lot of damage, like archers. I wonder how effective we will be against the crappy wolves handlers. There's like 80 of them, but this unit seems way more dangerous. Maybe shooting him is a good idea. Not doing that much to them either. Okay, get a volley on these guys, yeah? How are their melee stats anyway? Very, very decent. Not dying either. But they have no armor, yeah? They should be dying. Oh, no wonder they are not dying. This guy got 2 arrows to his chest and he's standing there, like if nothing happened. What a joke. Killed 4 of them and 35 of them. Okay, forget about the crappy wolves. Just shoot this guy. He seems super dangerous, yeah? Just look at them. And they have no shields. And they are tightly packed. Much better than the wolves that are dispersed. Just keep shooting these guys. You did a good job, guys. You wiped out 60 of them. Look, at the cost of using ammunition on these 3 archers, we wiped out 1 orc archer. Almost wiped out uruk archers, which are like tier 2 unit. Maybe tier 3 even. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Pull back. And massively trimmed these guys down. This is very, very valuable. These guys are still decent in melee. We can still use them for flanking. Yeah, and they also took massive damage, yeah? We can maybe even rout them before we go into melee. It looks much more favorable now. They have this brutal general, but he's also taking massive damage. I think we have good chance of winning this. Shaken, huh? This is going to be the last volley. Wavering. If we can break them, at least we don't need to kill these 30 guys. No, we can't. We're out of ammo. Okay, pull back, set up here. I want to flank with these guys, yeah? They're decent in melee, so we should be flanking with them. We're going to shift this stuff to the right. Black Shield Bodyguards. This is the first general, yeah? Warband also shielded, and so are these guys, another warband. So the next target should be the other Morgul guard, yeah? They are super dangerous, and of course their general, but if he bumps into our spears, we'll be in good shape anyway. So we're going to proceed, keep the rangers hidden, and then flank and recharge the weaker units with them. Hopefully our crappy spears will hold for long enough. But for now we are going to press on with these guys. Cavalry crack on, and let's flank them, yeah? The general is charging. After this volley we pull back, yeah? Get out of here. Cavalry get behind them. You guys come here. Servants of the Eye, huh? Gonna pop spear wall before the impact, yeah? Such as now. Cavalry get here, and you guys attack them. You attack these? Yeah, that was always part of the plan. Okay, he's going to bump into our spear wall. This is going to be deadly for him, yeah? Going to stay put here. Pop shields. You attack this, you keep chasing this guy. You're going to attack these crappy dogs, and you attack this, yeah? Yeah, it's all good. And the cavalry is charging at these crappy horse archers, excellent. Buddy, you need to speed up, why are you casually walking? Just crack on. Okay, how is this general looking? He's trying to disengage. Archers, pull back, you're too close. Orc archers pinned, which is excellent. The other general ignored us. Going after our cavalry, so we need to disengage from here real soon. Like now, get out. You guys, buddy, pile on this guy. You guys shoot him, and you shoot him. General went after these crappy guys. You come back and charge again. We just routed the guy, but this is Black Shield Bodyguards, don't fight him. Just run away. You finish these wolf handlers. You crack on at horse archers. Okay, our line's holding. Buddy, you pile on here. We're taking losses, but most importantly, this guard is not fighting, yeah? Okay, rangers, recharge this stuff. You keep pulling the general away. This is working like a charm. It's going to pull the cavalry back. We just keep shooting him in the back, yeah? All of you crush this warband, and all of you shoot this guy. Cavalry, come back. Guys, get out of here. Just keep pulling him away. This is working like a charm. This is exactly what we want, yeah? This guy getting shot in the back, which is also beautiful. But now it's time to switch to the general. Switch to the general. If we can land... Okay, we crushed the archers. Excellent. Just keep killing them. And now it's time to move away. Buddy, come back. What is this? Don't get ahead of yourselves. Archers are broken. Excellent. Come here. Lure them towards us. Ah, our guy broke here. That's not so good. But we have a general here, yeah? We have 3 decent melee units. Ooh, the general is coming back. Guys, shoot him, yeah? He's down to 13 guys. You should be able to make it. You attack this. Cavalry come back and you will recharge them, yeah? Cavalry attack here. This warband is eager. In fact, this one is wavering. Go after him. And you shoot the general. There's only 11 of them. And recharge from our brutal cavalry. Well, it's not really brutal, it's light. It's not gonna do much, but you never know. Another crappy guy broke. Okay. The bodyguard is coming back. We come back too. How is the general? Down to 7 guys. This guy broke. Excellent. Cavalry, pull back, and the 2 of you attack him. Yeah? That's another warband. You come here. General shattered. Beautiful. Switch to the polearm guy. Guys, you need to pull back, yeah? We now pull back. Ah, can we? We need to pin him, yeah? We can't disengage. We tried that before and it ends in disaster. Just keep shooting this guy. You come here. You need to come back, buddy. Whoever's got ammunition, such as the 3 of you guys, maybe shoot him from point blank here. In fact, he's just next to you. This is pretty unhealthy, you know? Shaken, 120 of them. Shoot him from point blank now, yeah? Cavalry go behind him, you'll recharge him. And you come here. We got this, we got this. Just need to finish them off properly. You are getting into our way. Just keep shooting him. No, archers, horses, what is this? Don't bump into a guy like that. He's got a polearm, you know? He's perfectly suited to be fighting you. Instead, recharge this guy. He's wavering, yeah? Now is the time. You guys still have ammo. Keep shooting this one, yeah? No friendly fire that way. Here, and the recharge should break him. He's shaken and it's 70 of them. Wavering and will be broken anytime now, yeah? Another unit is piling on. Yes, we got this, excellent. This one is broken. The 3 of you keep shooting him. He might be steady, but not for long, yeah? And you guys pull back. Just pull back. Don't get anywhere near this guy. And this general is chasing that other guy. Good luck to him. He's never going to catch us. And this guy's taking heavy losses. No wonder. He's got no shield. The armor isn't blocking enough shots. In fact, it's not blocking any shots. It's just slightly reducing the damage. You come here. Once we break him, which should be very, very soon, we go for the other guy. In fact, we go for the other guy now. He's broken. Excellent. All 3 of you start shooting him and Cav, run this guy down. Yeah? Crack on. We take him, we surround him from 3 sides. He's broken. Excellent. We got this, guys. Beautiful. Just need to run him down, yeah? Close victory, huh? How close? 500 guys. Not the end of the world. By the looks of it, no one died. This guy should survive. And they lost almost everything, but they got away with about 60 guys. So the big question is, did the garrison survive or not? If not, we take Minas Morgul right away. They did not survive. Guys, our plan worked. Minas Morgul is empty. Okay, I'm going to go for replenishment. It's only 1%, but we are in really poor shape here. Or we go for money. It's not like 1% is going to do much, but let's do this. Okay, now we're also in a swamp or wasteland, whatever. This is empty, yeah? We can just take it. So what happens if we attack? Is the crappy onager enough to defend it? Let's test this. It's ours. Excellent. What do we do? What do we do? Ah, we can suck it. And then raise it. Ah, but this is Minas Ithil, yeah? Which used to be ours. Can we hold on to it? The Tower of the Moon. Can we hold on to it, guys? Is the big question. It's not like we have a lot, yeah? If they attack with a full stack, we can suck it and pull back. But will we have another as good of a chance of taking it? We might not have. Okay, so we destroyed the full stack and the 4 stack. They attacked on their last turn, got wiped out and now finished off. Plus the garrison is done. How much else can they have? Another full stack at most? But where is the question? If within striking distance, we are done. Because we can't defend it with what survived this battle. We would be gambling on them not having another force. Man, this is so important. You know what, they have 5 buildings, huh? Ooh, it's worth 10 dominance points. Huh. Lair of the 9. Ooh, 15. Ooh, this stuff is worth a lot of victory points, yeah? I'm so tempted, guys. I'm so tempted. But we can't hold on to it, yeah? But if we can survive a turn, bring him, recruit another 3 units. Okay, first and foremost, we get rid of this guy, yeah? So he doesn't come back. Wipe him out. Of course, we want to resolve. We have archers, so we go protective, yeah? Should be a clean victory. 20 guys, not a big deal. Let's go for money here. Nice. Imbrail leveled up. What'd you get, buddy? What'd you get? More food and upkeep production, huh? We need money. Hunter is good. Get it. Now what? Do we take it or do we not? You can almost make it, and on double time you can definitely make it there. So you can we can concentrate the forces, yeah? We take it, guys. We gamble a little bit, but I don't think it's a massive risk. It's the Tower of the Moon, we can't erase it, we can restore it, yeah? Just gonna occupy it, yeah? Shakfuf wiped out, good. It's a tiny region, very exposed to Kirifungo, with another mighty garrison, but we can now see a little bit more into their lands. Doesn't seem to be immediate threat, but obviously they could be here and still be within striking distance. We can move quite far, yeah? Look how much we can move next turn, all the way here, which means they can have an army here and still reach us. Yeah, we need to concentrate these forces. Need to put as many men here as we can. Yeah, do it. Look, we are barely replenishing. It's not looking that great. Okay, he's also not replenishing. What if we come back here? We'll be replenishing and still reinforcing, yeah? Well, at least he's not losing men anymore. That's better. Now we need Boromir back, yeah? And we need to recruit. In fact, we need to recruit heavily. But before we recruit anything, how are Corsairs looking? Not interested in peace. And how about we pay you off a little bit? We have money now, we can spare. We don't really need to do this, yeah? No, it's still low. Not gonna work, whatever. Don't care. What's important is we've taken Minas Morgul and we trimmed Mordor massively. Look, their power level dropped to 5. Ours dropped to 2 because we've taken massive losses here. Rohan, our allies, are number 1 on the map. Excellent. Well, we would rather be number 1 ourselves, but it's better Rohan than Mordor, yeah? Goes without saying. Now, Boromir! Come back, my friend. We need you. Gondor needs you. Where are you? There we go. What? Why do we need to pay for bodyguards again? If you disband the general, you need to pay for bodyguards again? Come on! That's not so good, man. Oh, we can get the crappy ones for free, okay. Citadel Guard, huh? And this is very heavy spear and this is very heavy spear. They are both crap. Right, they lose 1v1 versus any other general other than maybe cavalry. And the Knights of the Silver Swan, which are amazing, cost 525. Also have higher upkeep. Maybe we just go with the cheap crappy guys. Because that's like the difference is 110 gold per turn and one of 600, yeah? Maybe we don't need them after all. Just go with the cheap guy, yeah? Get to Osgiliath and you need to recruit, buddy. First and foremost, we have plenty of archers, we know that already, but our melee infantry is in tatters. Can you recruit? Of course you can't. And what about crappy buildings here in Minas Morgul? Okay, how much is this going to cost to convert? Look how much less do we gain from this. Dominance 0, we get control, a little bit of growth, eat some food, gives a little bit of wealth, basic walls. Okay, so this changed, yeah? Damaged Minas Morgul, it will fix itself. Then Lair of the Nine. A little bit control too. Did the bar move at all? How are you looking? It did move a tiny little bit, you can barely see it, but I think it moved. We get a few control points from this. Minus 41 public order, huh? What happens if it goes to minus 100? I guess we'll find out. It's probably better to find out here than in our actual proper provinces. We can always abandon this if we don't like it anymore, or if it's too risky to stay inside. So, Minas Morgul, huh? Military activity plus 16 control, okay. Non-faction influence. We are pushing through, guys. Our influence is dwindling, but it's going up just a tiny bit every single turn. At this rate, mere 300 turns and it will be fully ours. How about that? Drought Factory, what is this? Food, wealth, replenishment, okay. Not all these buildings are bad. Overall they are pretty crappy. It makes some money, barely breaking even on this crappy province. And it's got 5 food, okay, it's not totally hopeless, yeah? If we can hold on to it, we'll be in good shape. But can we? What do we need? This army needs to get up to full as soon as possible. We have archers, we have cavalry. The answer is simple. We need the best melee infantry we can get, which happens to be the Marines, yeah? Can get 3 of them. We can now recruit more. No, only 3 units. Okay, get 3 Marines. You already have spears here, and spears are good defensively, but they don't get many kills. So getting something that can actually kill is important. Okay, so this is very significant development. We have a foothold in Mordor now, and we pushed borders away from Osgiliath, from our heartland. Kerandros is now vastly more exposed, although I think they'll be throwing everything they have on Minas Morgul, trying to retake it. How do you rename a settlement, by the way? We want to... Ah, you don't rename it. You actually need to repurpose the converted, yeah? We will do it. This is one of the highest priorities for us, definitely bigger than upgrading any of the buildings we already have, the epic ones, the wonders. But only once we are absolutely sure we can actually hold on to it, yeah? And we don't know that yet. Our armies are massively depleted. We need at least 2-3 turns to get up to full on the stock, and then we can maybe think of that investment. But for now, our income is at 3k and we have almost 6 in treasury, so we could invest a little bit into probably more control. Yeah, let's have a look. Lebanon is stable. We'll start getting +1 control after this completes. Burial ground. It's got positive food. All is good here. Yeah, don't need to do anything. Middle Gondor, our richest province. Yeah, over 1,000 gold. Be really good to improve it, but growth is negative. Man, this is not good. How to fix that? How do we fix that? Lamedon is going up slightly. Perhaps it's time to scrap one of these urban industries and just build another monument. Get the sculpture increasing. Yeah. We have a little bit of money now. Of course, it's a waste in a sense that... Wait, if we dismantle a building, do we get some of the money back? Return some funds to your treasure. Okay, that's fine. We get at least a little bit back. Probably like 50% or 60%. Then we build a monument here and upgrade it to another burial grounds. And this will start climbing its way out of this mess. Okay, and Western Gondor. Stable at -63. We have a hall, a burial grounds, and another burial grounds will complete next turn. So that will improve the situation, but only by a very slight margin. So what do we want here? Wish there were more buildings you can build to get more control. Maybe just expand and build more foodstuffs. What can we get? Not this. Already have monument. Don't need watchtower. Bakery is not too bad. It's money and food. We could turn this into a food province, yeah? We have hunting grounds, which gives a slight boost to agriculture and animal husbandry. Then if we build a center and upgrade it into a bakery, we're getting another 12% from agriculture. I actually like that, but let's start with a field, yeah? A simple field gives us food and a little bit of money. It's not about building at all. Wait, and how do we get growth? Maybe growth is more important actually. Maybe as we get more and more food. Okay, here's the thing. When we had 300 food, we were getting +5 growth, I think. So maybe it's like +1 growth for every 50 global food surplus you have. Which would mean if we build enough farms, we can start growing again. Let's try that. Can also expand on Orient. I think we want to expand Minas Tirith and build some military stuffs, yeah? How about we go for blacksmith? Or would we rather have supply station? Supply station is extra replenishment if you upgrade this. Very useful. Blacksmith, on the other hand, boosts new recruits. I think this might be more important. It eats so much food. What's our food situation? +37, not so great. This eats less. Yeah, we really want to have more farms here, so it's self-sufficient. Although it's not gonna be the end of the world if we just import food. Maybe we build this anyway. But then again, it's not as important now that we have our main army in Minas Morgul. We need replenishment over there and not here. Just gonna go with blacksmith. It looks like we'll be recruiting a lot because units die here easily. This seems like a good building overall. We can have an agent, right? I'm pretty sure we have a building somewhere. Yeah, like we can get an agent anywhere because Hall unlocks nobles. Yeah? We should have hired an agent ages ago. Okay, gonna grab one in here, so maybe in here. What do they do? We need to get one to find out, yeah? We probably will want them deployed in Middle Gondor to improve situation here. So grab one here. Going to deploy him and check. Oh, he's already given us something because the control is now going up by 3 here. So if we hover over this, we get 4 from characters. Okay, so just having a noble here, even if he's not deployed, improves it by 3. Can we get more? The answer is no. But this is very useful. This is extremely useful. How do we get other agents then? Because I feel like it's time to get them. If we build this traverse lodge, yeah, we can get rangers, which are like spies. Maybe we build it here. It's a little bit of food away, but we have... should build it in a place where we have tons of surplus food. Or maybe not. Just build it here, yeah? It doesn't really do that much otherwise. Big investment, yeah? And then we still need to hire the guy. But it's not like we have anything better to do with money anyway. Do it. And how do you get the third one, the champ? Ooh, look at this. Weaver gives extra armor. Nice. And then spinning mill gives 10%. This stacks with, because it's a different building, yeah? It obviously will stack with armor, blacksmith and its upgrades. We can get nice armor boost from this. Good stuff. Not much else to do. So we cross fingers we are not brutally counterattacked in Minas Morgul and we press on. Hostile agent activity, huh? Critical success. So they bribed someone and we lost a unit. Oh, reclamation! Excellent, we get +1 control everywhere for 4 turns. Beautiful. We should get something from taking Minas Morgul too. Okay, we're only making 2200 now, so our finances deteriorated massively. But, more importantly, we replenished somehow, and it looks like we might be in a good shape here. Okay, so, first things first, how about the snowball? It's now +4 here, yeah? It was 0. We got that effect. What happens if we deploy him? Increase total income of your province. Okay, so right now, Middle Gondor is making 1038, yeah? Deploy him. 190, okay, 60 gold, that's not too bad. But probably it would be more beneficial to have him with an army. If he just reduces upkeep, these are some expensive units, huh? Even like 5% reduction here would be more money. I guess then we lose that extra control he provides. It's not obvious which one is better. But look, it's going up in 5 out of 6 provinces now. In fact, 6 out of 7, because we also have this Ithilien, or what's left of it. Okay, Soldiers of Gondor, or more specifically, Faramir. Look, he got this. He didn't have this before. Command +1, +2 melee. Oh, guys, look at this. Beautiful overlooked Faramir. Enables night battles on land and sea. Beautiful. This basically means we are no longer afraid of double stack. What's the crappy garrison in Kirith Ungol? We know these 7 units, huh? We could besiege it. But is this even a good idea? Probably no is the answer. We need to replenish. Also bring reinforcements. Wait, look at this. This was a full unit. They bribed some of the bodyguards, so the unit is now smaller. That's not so good, man. Oh, what is this? Oh, we built blacksmith, of course, because it only takes 1 turn, yeah? So we get 5% boost. We recruited... Wait, do we need to pay for this? Oh, come on. 150 gold? Should have wait with recruitment. Now it's too late. I'm not going to pay. It's like... Difference is minuscule. 150 gold is a lot of money. But what's done is done. Going to shift the units over to Faramir. Press on! Exactly. Move them over. And now we're looking at 19 units. Looking much better. Okay, how about this? We also get the guys that are most damaged, yeah? Trade with him again. Get the cavalry and the beaten up infantry. We now have better infantry here. And the reason we're doing this is that we have better replenishment. Just keep this one, it's like 90 guys. We have 3 swords here, that should be plenty. And now, buddy, you're going to back to Escalates and see how we replenish here. Just look at this, guys, way better. 30 guys per turn, yeah? How much are we replenishing here on Gondor Spear? 10 men, yeah? And here we replenish by 27. This is probably also like tier 3. No, it's actually tier 2. So we can't compare like for like? No, we can't, because this guy is replenishing by 14. So we get a slightly more men here. Imrail is now not as effective, so we are going to temporarily take him out of the campaign map. So we also reduce upkeep. I think we have enough units. We just need to concentrate them, yeah? Also, if we hire more, we can't develop our economy and increase our culture. So we need to strike a balance. But the question is, do we need this watchtower in Osgiliath now that we hold Minas Morgul? Likely not is the answer. Scrapping it is very tempting. Immediately boosts our economy by 300 gold. Not only that, we can immediately build something useful, yeah? Such as that supply staff that gives us replenishment. Or maybe another food building. What else can we do? Not much by the looks of it. Okay. Londrovalas. We destroyed 1 urban stuff, yeah? Or what did we destroy? Yeah, and we want to build another monument, so let's do it. More food in Londgalen? Of course, we want this to be our food province. Which one is better? Just the ordinary farm? I think this is more important. We get boost to wealth from bakery and furs, hunting grounds, so we should go for something that has bigger base wealth, which makes Shepherd the right pick. It's like 380 gold for tier 2 building. Absolutely amazing. Do it. It's way better than the crappy upgrades on industry buildings, yeah? And you're out of money. Perhaps you should hire 1 more man. Ooh. These get the upgrades now, yeah? You can only get spears. What happened to swords? We have maximum number of them, yeah? We can get this guy, he's decent. Yeah, and that would be full stack with Faramir once they all replenish. Now, Faramir, what do we give you? 10% discount is nice. We have so many archers, man. Fletchers of Ithilien. How convenient, you're actually in Ithilien right now. Maybe go for Fletchers. Ammunition is super important. We also get missile range. Very good stuff. Get it? Now these brutal archers, especially rangers, have what, 210 range. 20 ammunition. Excellent. They can really accelerate their killing speed now. Okay. Should we give a little gift to these guys? Druidane. Let's try. Offer them... Small gift 2000? What is this? It used to be 300. Why did it go up that much? Whatever. We can't afford this, of course. Buildings are more important. Nothing else to do, so we press on. Minas Morgul has been conquered. Stronghold conquered. Excellent. Another +1 control and +2 morale. So the forces of good are reclaiming the land from the hands of evil. Very, very good indeed. I was wondering if you'll get this. And we did. Beautiful. Imrail ready for command. Coastal warning system. This is the useless stuff we got for another +1 control. And we got the swordsman. Beautiful. Okay, so now our control is finally under control, at least to an extent, yeah? Well, we have 2 temporary bonuses and +1 from tech tree, which means we are growing again. It's going up almost everywhere. Of course, Minas Morgul is a special case. Can't do much about this. Kirith Ungol. Should we test the waters here? Probably too early. Yeah. Just gonna keep these guys here so they replenish. But we could get attacked. But then we are besieged. It's probably better to have all the units inside, yeah? At least all the ones that are capable of putting up a good fight. A small gift is now 600, man. It used to be like 3. We should have done this earlier. Maybe the price goes up every turn. Corsairs, do you want peace, guys? Wait, this used to be Harandor, yeah? Ooh, try that. Maybe pay them off a little bit, just a tiny amount. How is Harandor doing? Strength rating 16, and they're still at war. The thing is, if we wait too long with this peace, in fact, should we even bother? I don't think we need to worry too much about Sirs. Definitely don't wanna pay them more than 300. Okay, so what's the situation? Control is going up in all the provinces, yeah? Beautiful. Middle Gondor +6, absolutely amazing. We're starting to grow again, yeah? Once we climb out of this waning control nonsense. Okay, 3k, that's all we have. Men of Gondor want you to move... Problem with moving units over is that we also take attrition by getting here, yeah? Or here for that matter. So the extra attrition we get from replenishing Osgiliath instead of Minas Morgul is basically wiped out by us going back and forth. Just going to pass these units over to Faramir. Yeah, press on, man, all of you. Boromir, back to Osgiliath. And you, buddy, now have a full stack. This replenishment is so low now. 7 turns. This is lower than I expected. You know what? This is too long. If we had... I'm going to test the waters, yeah? We still have movement. We can see what dots are. This is the wasteland, yeah? We shouldn't be testing the waters of the main army, but instead with a tiny stack. Just get out a little bit, see what happens. 1 man. Ooh, a full stack, yeah? Okay, we know we don't want to attack Kirith Ungol and get brutal attrition and suffer losses on top of that. So we're just going to orderly retreat to Minas Morgul. Let them attack if they want to. We have enough, I think, to beat this stack. They look awesome. Must give them that. Alright, so 3 grand to invest in economy. What do we want? Do we scrap this watchtower in Osgiliath? I think it's time, yeah? We pushed further east, we no longer need it. Okay, we have this monument here. Let's build another burial ground in Londrovalas. Do any of the civic one do anything useful for us? How good are tier 3 food buildings? Yeah, we already have some tier 2. How do they compare? I don't think they are that great. It's a big investment for what? Extra 100 food, 100 gold, 140 really. The payback is like 20 turns. It gives a lot of food as well, but money is of essence, yeah? I don't think we want that just now. Growth +1, yeah? It's very little. Wealth from commercial buildings. None of this is particularly good. Wait, 5% research rate, huh? We are researching at 114. How do we get rid of this crappy debuff? Withering of the white tree. Will it disappear if we rebloom the tree? 8k. If we knew that for sure, we would have saved money over a couple of turns and just built it. It's too big of a risk. If it doesn't remove the debuff, we're not really gaining much. We don't need control here. Dominance is for victory conditions, not for benefit here and now. And we don't have any wealth from culture here. Not enough anyway to bother. So we are not going to do this. This would give us quite a lot of victory points. I think if anything, we should rebuild Minas Ithil. That should be our first move if you want to build any wonders. Also should give us massive increase in control, yeah? Control, growth, influence, domination, money, all the good stuff. Not horrible garrison. Right now we have no garrison, yeah, because it's in hands of evil. That also makes sense to... Actually, it makes sense to do it sooner rather than later, yeah? Because the 8 units in the garrison, 3 being bows, are very, very valuable. And it gives 200 gold. In fact, perhaps this should be our priority, guys. Yeah? With this in mind, can we save money for this? How do we save money for this? 2.5 cages found. We want to complete this. This gives a lot of money. Okay, we are up to 3. If we... Yeah, we need like 2 turns of savings or a big payoff from a 1 battle to make it. Do we even need Boromir here? I think we do. We need to have a general we can move around if we need to. Yeah, let's see what happens. And back to research though. In movement is not horrible, but it's for navies, so I don't think so. Now this is excellent. This gives us improved garrison, yeah? For free essentially. All the crappy militia gets improved to trained militia. Very useful, and the scout riders also getting improved. Then we have this, which allows us finally to recruit Gondor swordsmen and spearmen, also very useful. A siege holdout time, huh? And fortified warehouse, also not horrible. Going to go with this. The passive improvement on the garrisons is very, very valuable. And none of the civic ones fills me with confidence. Maybe we just go for all 3 of these. And then focus on economy. It's gonna take 12 turns. All of these seem fine. In fact, the stock keeping is probably a nonsense if we don't even have tier 1 building. Why would we upgrade to tier 3? But these 2 look pretty good. Yeah? So go for military engineering. Okay, and let's see what they do. Something tells me they'll be siege, yeah? Let's press on. They're building... Wait, they have another army, yeah? Oh, that doesn't bode well. 5 and 20. Are we suffering attrition? Doesn't look like we are. We have no garrison too. That doesn't bode well. Ah, we'll be playing defensive siege, huh? We scrapped the watchtower. Still unsure if it was a good move or not. But we're now to 7k. Are they going to attack right away or not? I think we can defend this. We have 7 archers. We will be behind walls, yeah? A little bit of cav we can set outside. We are no longer replenishing. That's obviously bad. But the main worry is we don't have that much melee infantry. We have 8 archers in fact because Faramir is of course a ranged commander. Yeah, we need to beat them before we can think of doing anything else. Perhaps it's time to recruit more stuff and send these guys as reinforcements next turn. Although I fully expect them to crack on right away. And once we deal with them, we need to rebuild the Tower of the Moon. So we actually have a garrison here, because this is decent investment for 8 units, yeah? Especially now that militia will be improved. Okay, what's happening in the south? Corsairs are staying put. These guys are kinda blocking them off. That's good. Any other friendly developments for us? Not really, right? Nothing changed here, and Rohan's... Rohan now deteriorating. Interesting. We could build beacons of Minas Tirith. 50 units, recruitment cost, upkeep, security against agents, and horse archers, huh? Better cavalry. Okay, interesting. Going to save money, because we need to rebuild the citadel. It's gonna take a long time, yeah? Can't even see, but educated guess is about this many turns, yeah? Like 7. We might need more troops here to defend. So how about we just recruit more, yeah? We still need more melee infantry, but it would also be good to have a horseman. In fact, can we replace this Boromir, locked in unfortunate bodyguards, with Prince Imrael, brutal elite cavalry? That would be so much better than what we have, the crappy spearmen of Boromir. Imrael, where are you? 46 men. Just get him, yeah? He'll be replenishing here too. By 7 guys. Okay, and we hire. What do we hire? The best melee infantry we can get and maybe 1 other horseman. The best horse we can get is Princess's Sergeants. So grab 1. And grab Marines. Where are Marines? Marines are in Faramir's army and there are a limited number you can hire. Wait, should we just grab cavalry? You already have recruited... these are also 15 units. Okay. Could grab these crappy patrollers. If we come with cavalry only army, we'll be able to move fast, yeah? We need to catch them while they are climbing walls and crush whatever is unprotected. Maybe we can have a mixture. Couple of cavs and couple of melee infantry. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And we keep the money. We kinda have to do something here, yeah? Wanted food, right? That's what we wanted to build. So we're food self-sufficient. Only 22. Yeah, I think we just go with that, yeah? Get the fields up and running. Minus 10% upkeep cost for all units. This guy should absolutely be with our main army. Guys, this is insanely strong. Look at this. The units over there cost like 250 or more in upkeep, most of them. The tier 2s and above. 200, let's say, because we already have some discounts going. This is our only army, yeah, other than Boromir. We pay 3400 for it. 10% discount is saving us 400 gold. This is so much more than he provides by being stuck in here. It's not even close. Just gonna start moving him, yeah? Press on, buddy. Look, it barely moved. He still provides a little bit of money here, but we need him with our main stack. Goes without saying, and press on. Game over, right? We can't beat this swarm. We gambled and we lost. Expected one stack in a bit, not this many. 8,000 men. Well, not even men, they are filthy orcs. Faramir, huh? What can we do here? So we have 2300 versus their almost 8k. And it's not... we have no garrison to help us. The problem is, if we lose this, it's game over. We literally have one unit outside Minas Morgul in the whole of Gondor, and this is Boromir in Osgiliath, yeah? We can't auto-resolve it obviously because it's basically campaign over. Even if we can't win this, we need to kill as many of them as possible. So Boromir has a chance to rebuild our military. If we lose this, like, without killing most of them, we have literally one unit on the whole map. We overplayed our hand big time. Man, 4 times our numbers, huh?
Our settlement has suffered much from the enemy.
Yeah, also from us, because we just took it recently and we never rebuilt anything, man. Okay, so the first question is, where do we defend, yeah? We can see there, the first stack is all over here with battering rams. We'll be pushing them uphill and getting through this gate by the looks of it. Okay, so we could man all these walls with archers and then be shooting them as they approach, while also arrow towers would be shooting them too. And we could put a couple of units here in this narrow choke point to delay them as much as possible. The problem with this is we would be shooting single unit with each archer, and that means a lot of arrows are wasted because they land all around the unit. Every arrow counts, yeah? We need to only shoot them when they block. This would be the ideal scenario, yeah? Another problem with just shooting them as they approach is we shoot their shielded sides, their fronts, and also they are hidden behind battering rams, yeah? As is just going to be very ineffective use of ammunition. We are not going to do this. We should be defending inner castle instead, and probably just use this barricade, yeah? They sometimes just ignore barricades, and if there is nothing on the way here, they'll just go... They'll knock the gates, get out, then calculate it's gonna be faster if they just go around and attack through this entrance here, rather than wasting time knocking the barricade down and attacking through here, yeah? So we just have to hold on them off here, this brutal choke point. Then they'll create one giant blob here, and we can absolutely obliterate them with archers, at least until we run out of ammo. Okay, so who's going to be defending this? Any volunteers? It's a certain death for the glory of Gondor. Well, a certain death for the whole army anyway, if we don't win this, and odds look impossible. So you guys are going to be our first line. Also precursor jabs, thrown from uphill, should be pretty devastating, yeah? Once they all pile in, create a giant blob, it will still take forever to actually deal with them, because that's 8,000 creatures, yeah? Ideally, we want to also close them off and attack them from rear. I don't think we'll need all the units to hold this. Like, eventually we will, but it might be we might be better off just using a little bit to flank them, yeah? Such as maybe this one marine. Also, the shield block applies from the front and left, yeah? So shooting them from here will be fairly ineffective. We should be shooting from inside, yeah? From over here into unshielded side, and maybe even from here into their backs. Assuming there's one giant blob here. Of course, if they go through here, knock the barricade down and just press on, then there's not much we can do, because we could only be shooting them into their shields. Well, we could actually reposition archers here and be shooting over the buildings into their unshielded side, so that might work too, if they choose the longer path. Okay, so, rangers, you guys have the best range, and if you are to be shooting over from downstairs over the wall, you might be the guys for the job, yeah? Come here, and we definitely want Cav outside, get them out, and maybe try to catch some unprotected units. Maybe we just sacrifice a guy in here, slow them down a little bit. Who's volunteering to do the job? Maybe you, buddy. How you feel about this? It's 80 of you. You have decent odds. 80 versus 8,000. It's only 100 to 1. You can be D80 if you win this. Go into shield wall. The longer he holds, the more kills we get with arrow towers, yeah? At least you should be well protected from arrows, because you're all the way down. It means they'll be landing everywhere but on you. Good luck, buddy. You'll need it. Next, we have all this giant pile of archers here. 5 other archers, yeah? Okay, we're going to put this Gondor one here. He'll be somewhat protected by the walls. And they have decent armor too. And they also look amazing, yeah? And we want to be shooting, not just the melee units. They'll just blow up here and we can annihilate them with other guys. But whatever ranged units come this way. This guy also has good range, so very important that he's doing that, yeah? If they go through this entrance, we just shift these 2 marines. But we also want someone to keep an eye on the back door, so we don't get caught off guard. Come here and pop this. Okay, which leaves us only 3 melee units as potential reinforcements, which just doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. And we have 5 other archers, yeah? Put them inside, smashing the blob once it forms. This angle should be good enough for unshielded side, so block doesn't apply. And this is a big deal, because some of the units have massive block chance. Now, it's very important that we only shoot them when we can cause maximum damage, because we don't have unlimited ammunition. So all of you, fire to aloft, yeah? And let's see how many you can take before they overrun us. Okay, men of Gondor, horses, come here. Marines, you guys need to get all the way there, hide in this forest. And once they all pile in through the gate, which is inevitably going to collapse, unless the 80 guys can pull some kind of miracle, which they obviously can't, then and only then we are going to close them off once everyone is inside. Now these 2 guys... Losing ground? What are you talking about? Man, we've been massively outnumbered from the very start. Yeah, shooting them in the back from down here should be even more effective than shooting them in the unshielded side. Okay, so the second stack is coming from over here. And it looks like they are just cracking on. They have no siege engines, yeah? So they'll just be piling on through the same gate, which means they'll be somewhat delayed. They are cracking on. Okay, let them. How is the gate looking? How many did we kill? 40 here, 5 here, nothing here. Barely anyone. These arrow towers are not doing a great job. How is the gate anyway? 42% damage. 90... gate is done. Okay, should we start approaching them? I don't think so. Here's the thing. Look at these guys. They have work sentries. They are fast and brutal. They are like horse archers, but probably even more dangerous. Losing decisively. Yeah, buddy, you're going to lose this, of course. It's very sad, but we need heroes to slow them down a little bit, and you happen to be perfect candidates. Okay, stay away from them. We don't want these horse archers to chase us. We can't beat them. We can't catch them. We can beat them in melee if we can catch them, but this is not going to happen. How is the hero looking? Losing decisively. 50 kills, 30 men lost. Arrow towers are wrecked, so he didn't actually buy us that much time. This one is not even shooting. Crap. Yeah, they barely lost any units. At least they are using ammunition on archers, yeah? It's not giving us much though. Losing decisively, very tired. The guy is done. Okay, wait. They are pressing on with the... Because gate collapsed, they are pressing on with the mobile units, but not with the archers, yeah? So cavalry crack on. There's now a gap and the archers are unprotected. Ah, there's another crappy work sentry here. Okay, attack this guy, yeah? How are we looking inside? The hero is still fighting, down to 30 guys. Exhausted as well. Obviously extremely sad. Guys, you're going to the sides. There's no point piling on like this. It's much more beneficial to flank charge them. Yeah. Even if you can wipe out these 3 archers with this cavalry, that would be absolutely amazing, yeah? Give attack order on these guys so they keep running away, but we're not actually... Ah, crap! Pull back! They brought camel riders. No! All of you, out! You can't beat this guy, yeah? There's like 80 of them. The camels beat horses. This is unfortunate. Ah, we probably moved a little bit too quickly. Just pull away. Camel crappy riders. We were close. If we could wipe out these 3 archers, that would be of enormous help. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You come to the side, you come here, and you start flanking him. We can maybe try to catch him. The archers ignored us, yeah? Don't think we can exactly beat this guy, but if we can rear charge him, then maybe we can. Okay, gonna charge at him from all directions, yeah? Just need to time it well. Now come back. We got him. The guy just pinned him, yeah? And now you charge. Didn't exactly pin him. How are you doing with this? Moving fast, combat even, huh? Combat even, and this one's just piling on. We only killed 8. Confident. We are killing more now. Okay, they are losing men. That's good. That's all good. Looks like we're going to win this fairly comfortably. Winning decisively. Okay, we got this. The camel riders will be wiped out. Unfortunately for us, the archers are too close and they'll manage to pile on. Maybe we can catch the one that is the furthest out. Ah, he's already there. Man, they're so fast. Wavering, and it should be over very, very soon. Just break, buddy. There's nothing for you to do here. You're done. Yeah? Press on, guys. Don't have time to finish off 12 guys. We can maybe try to catch... Wait, this guy's coming back for us? Hopefully. Just press on, yeah? Okay, he's shattered. Good.
Enemy forces have destroyed an entire unit.
Yeah, the 80 heroes defending the gate. They bought us like 5 minutes maybe. Yeah, all this junk got inside. We hoped we could at least catch some of them. Just managed to kill 80 riders. That's a really poor use of cavalry. Unfortunate, but not much we can do about it. Yeah, it's very unfortunate indeed. Not all is lost though, we still have this marine here. Start moving him towards the gate. Everyone is inside. Ah, crappy horse archer behind us too. Definitely can't beat that guy. Okay, they left one orc pillager to defend this. Just gonna squeeze him from 3 sides. Yeah, you come here. Just don't fight this guy, yeah? Just encircle him. Looks like, oh, all the archers are here. Okay, pull back, guys. The work sentries as well. Just lure him away, yeah? Just lure him away. We don't need to do much. Oh, they're already here, guys. They're already here. What is this crap? Some hard dream lancers. They are going to get obliterated, yeah? Okay, just charge at this guy. He's now isolated from 2 sides, yeah? Crush him. That should be a win. Right. Blob has formed, yeah? Well, almost. You, buddy, pick some horse archers or whatever and wipe them out. We're... Oh, this guy is losing men fast. Oh, buddy, pull back to the forest. Hide. You're being shot at. Ah, this crappy horse archer. Get rid of him, yeah? Couple volleys and he should collapse. Attack this guy, and you guys start shooting the blob. Fire tool on. You too. All of you. Swarm them with arrows. And you. How are you doing here? The guy still holds? Yeah, but he's down to 70 guys. We hidden now? Should be hidden, yeah? Yeah. Think we are hidden, yeah. Good. Okay. Archers, how are you doing, guys? How is this crappy... Just keep shooting him. That's not so good, man. Not so good. But first of the units are wavering. Excellent. Just attack this guy now, yeah? Should we use flaming shot already or not yet? Okay, we won't here. Guys, pull back. We don't want to attract warg sentries to go after us. We wiped out 250 guys in this charge. This was pretty good. And also 80 lancers, and cavalry is still out there. It's all good, it's all good. Pillagers shaken, and we are shooting massively. Buddy, you make sure you target this, yeah? The horse archer crap. How is this one looking? Down to 60, killing him fast, excellent. I lost a few guys though. Yeah, we need to break him. We can't let him shoot us in the back. It's very important to preserve the units, yeah? Okay. The guy with the least men in the unit. Switch to flaming shot. Oh! General is here! Everyone, aim at the general, yeah? Right here. Is this guy cracked? It's down to 9. Okay, forget about him. Switch to the general, yeah? Everyone. He's broken, shattered. Beautiful. They are still... Why did you come out? Buddy, what did you do? You were supposed to stay in that forest. At least we kept all these guys occupied, yeah? Alright. General, where's the general? Down to 43 already. Okay, good. We are landing many arrows on him. Beautiful. You, make sure you crush this. Now, should we be shooting blob or archers? Archers, right? Archers are causing us a lot of headache.
Their general is dead.
General's dead. Beautiful. Okay, the 2 of you switch to flaming shot. Hammer them with flaming shot, yeah? Here and here. Guys, now is the time to hammer them with everything we've got, yeah? From all sides, into the blob with flaming shot. This is the time. Okay, guys, come back, yeah? Orc rabble and horse... Ah, crappy horse archers. Man. Keeping them in here. Are they going to crush the barricade? No, they're staying put. Okay, then we stay put outside. Guys, a few of them broke. This is good. This is very good. Oh, in fact, more like 6 units. Absolutely devastating volley after volley. Shaken, huh? Keep shooting them, guys. Keep shooting them. Here. Here. Just make sure you don't shoot the runners. Just shoot the guys who are in the blob, yeah? As to cause maximum carnage. Volley after volley after volley, yeah? And you keep trimming these work sentries. Wavering, quite a few of them broke, by the looks of it. 4, 6, 7 units here, yeah? Should we bring more melee? We absolutely should. Okay, you buddy, get in there fast. In fact, bring more. You too. Get in there, guys, fast. You, stop him. We have a little bit of a gap here. Axeman, get in there too. And 1 strong spear, yeah? Crack on. Keep hammering the blob, guys. Keep hammering the blob. You shoot these guys. You shoot these guys. One of you switches to the work sentries. But all of you guys keep shooting this stuff, yeah? You chop these down. You chop them. You pile on here. They are under massive pressure. Another one broken. Excellent. Switch to the other work sentry, yeah? Crack him. And you guys get inside. Now is the time. They only have a few archers here. We should be able to deal with them. Everyone gets inside. And keep hammering them, guys. Keep hammering them. Just pick the targets and keep hammering. And flaming shot at all times, yeah? Rangers, how are you doing, guys? This guy down to 67. Not him. Not him. Flaming shot should be landing on the blob, guys. Flaming shot on the blob. Do we have any melee units left? Or is everyone in the blob? Think we have everyone defending the gate. Oh, bodyguards. This is the general, yeah? Did we crush that other... Okay, another bow rubble. Forget about it. Just find the general. Where's the general? They have 3 generals here, yeah? Black Shield bodyguards, shoot him. This is the one. We need to crush him. Attack him. You attack the staff. He's all the way up, man. It's gonna be tough to beat him. So many of them broke. Guys, they lost like half of their headcount. Okay, we got these crappy war grabbles. And we're piling on with more back through the gate. Excellent. Keep shooting them. Keep shooting the general. He's shaken and down to 90 guys. Okay, gonna bring these 2 spears here. Just pile all the melee units you have into the gate. General is shaken. That's what I like to see. Keep shooting him with everything we've got, yeah? Okay, we crashed another one here. Everyone pile on this one. Claim the gates. That's very good, but doesn't even give us much. You out of ammo? Get back inside, buddy. Fast. How many did you get? 370 kills. Absolutely amazing. Get inside. Oh, volley after volley after volley. Brutality. Guys, pile on. General bodyguards down to 80 guys. That's still very many to chop through. They are shaken. How's the other ranger? Buddy, make sure you shoot the general, yeah? Shoot the general. He's right here. And you, buddy? It looks like we wiped out all the ranged units. Oh, there are more. Okay, pile on. Orc Rabble shaken. Get inside, guys. Let the rangers deal with them. The marines. Okay, buddy, you get inside. We need you here fast. Where's the other ranger? Already inside? Just shoot the... Oh, there are another Nazgul bodyguards. Man, they have 2 generals here. Ah, Black Shields and Nazguls, yeah? So many units broke, though. This would be all great if we could capitalize on it, yeah? Just defend the gate, guys. Just defend the gate. And you shoot the blob. The more we kill, the better, yeah? The ranger, come here. We will need more melee units to plug this gap. How are we doing here? These guys are shaken, huh? Have marines fighting them now, yeah? Combat even. We are going to get upper hand there. This is crappy orc rabble. Ah, so many of them broke, but there's still swarm of them. Disgusting creatures. Our guys are still holding. This is excellent. How many melee units to... Okay, need to pull this guy. In fact, there's no point. Less than 8 guys can't survive. Do we have anyone else who's on the brink of destruction? No, we're just gonna lose this one and obviously the guy who's holding the gate. But guys, look. They don't have much left. They don't have much left at all. Okay, we crushed this guy. Absolutely amazing. Wipe him out. And horses, get rid of this supply wagon, yeah? Archers standing by, then get inside. Who still has ammunition? You? Make sure, buddy, you hammer them with a flaming shot. Right here. They are wavering. Just keep hammering them with a flaming shot, yeah? Oh, 2 volleys from a flaming shot. We don't want that. That's overkill. The morale penalty from this doesn't stack. Who's wavering? There are 5 guys. Yeah, they are going to get lost. Okay, what is this? Wolves handlers. Chop them down, yeah? There's 109 of you, and you have decent melee stats. Okay, press on, buddy. Get rid of this troll. And how are we going to fare here? It looks like we're winning, yeah? Also charging uphill. Winning decisively. Excellent. Gonna win this. Good. Guys, where is the second ranger? Buddy, pile on here. The Black Shield crappy bodyguards are still holding strong. But they don't have much left here. In fact, they have like 4 units, badly beaten up as well. Keep hammering them. Who still has ammunition? Land the flaming shot on them, yeah? We want here. Supply wagon chopped down. Excellent. These Haradrim archers are the next target. Press on, guys. How are we doing here? Shaken. We should be winning this, yeah? Winning decisive. Beautiful. Guys, look at this. This is actually looking like a win in the making. Against a swarm of 8,000 filthy orcs. These are the bodyguards, yeah? Yeah, they're still fighting. What a slaughter. And these are the other bodyguards. 2 units. Black Shield bodyguards confident. 80 of them. They lost their whole army and they are still fighting and they are confident. Buddy, you come here. Rangers get there. Who's still got ammunition? You, buddy? We should be even shooting now. I don't think we should. Yeah, the other guy is wavering. Stop. We also pinned these crappy archers. Excellent. Marines getting here. They are shooting where? Shooting here. Okay, we need to pin them. One of you presses on and pins them, yeah? Spears wavering and crappy Black Shield bodyguards shaken. Okay. Just gonna try another round of flaming shot, yeah? Okay, this is just the general now. Keep the pressure on. We pinned the other archers. Marines are close. This one is wavering. Guys, look, they have wavering archer that's pinned. Another shaken archer that's pinned. These crappy dogs are about to fall apart. And then, their general, wavering. 20 men left. Excellent. 4 times our numbers. What a slaughter. General wiped out. Pursue them. So it's just a crappy supply wagon. 1 troll. How is he looking? Yeah, crappy troll. How about this? You dare to enter our city? Here's the punishment. Troll wiped out. Yes, guys. We got this. We got this. Heroic victory. 670 men lost. 7,500 wiped out. 2 out of 3 stacks fully wiped out, yeah? Not too bad. 20 units. These guys got away with supply wagon and some wolves. That's not too bad. And this, the almost full wipeout, yeah? They got away with what? 80 here and 1 guy here. Well, 18 and 1. This is amazing. What a battle. 12% replenishment. I think we need to go for this, yeah? We lost 2 units, the one defending the gate and the other one defending the choke point. I like money, but this is too important. We are still very, very vulnerable, and 12% is massive here. So just gonna go with this, yeah? Do it. Nazgul, Muzlag, and Farazon, and Nagzag. Not all those who wander are lost. A sergeant of the northern border scout urgently requests audience, for he has tidings regarding the heir of Isildur. He is brought before the steward's seat in the citadel and reports this. My liege, per your order we have kept watch for this Aragorn, son of Arathorn. And indeed we have found him, for he came down the Anduin to the falls of Rauros, having left Lorien on some important quest. He has been ordered to stay with my company of scouts, that we may swiftly bring him to Gondor, but he would have it otherwise. He must haste to Rohan, he says, for he seeks the trail of his friends taken captive. The friends taken captive, okay, so he's actually busy with the hobbits, yeah? Shall we have him brought to the city, by force if necessary, for our need for him is great? Or would you think it prudent to have him finish his own mission first, as it may be of great import? Gonna save the hobbits first, yeah? Yeah, we need him, but looks like Faramir just proved to be a very worthy general indeed. Give him time. Heroic victory, huh? That was something. And we got really nice replenishment. Okay, I think we are now able to hold Minas Morgul, guys. This was one of the greatest victories ever. I did not expect this. We'll wrap it up here. Subscribe!